Hello traders, how is your trading going? So looks like we have an active month so far. I was in a short trade right here as I mentioned on Monday. So it did end up being a losing trade, but before it lost, it did actually continue to the downside. So it did not tag me out with this candle. I managed to stay in. And then it broke the low, retraced, and unfortunately took me out for the full 1%. There was no opportunity for me to reduce risk. So yeah, it is what it is. This trade fit my plan 100%. It was a really good trade. This was of course on the euro and the US dollar. And what happened then? Well, price started ascending. Now, one thing we do know that after an ascending structure, especially a large ascending like this one, we usually get a nice push to the upside. So that is really normal on the euro pairs, where you do get an ascending channel and then price continues to the upside. For that reason, and because today is Wednesday, as you know, on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I tend to be more active in the markets and I tend to be more lenient with the warning signs. So I'm definitely expecting some trends. As we know, we are trend traders. So right here, I'm seeing an impulse to the upside after an ascending channel, and I am definitely looking for a trade here. One thing to note, it did end with a large wick. So if we do form a range and then a flag forms, I will most likely be taking the flag. Or if we do form a range and then price, just let me see where, if this was an inside bar. So this is an inside bar. If it potentially descends to the inside bar, I will be considering an entry. To be honest, I'm expecting a small range here and then for that flag entry to form. Let's see what will happen. The best thing would be to get another continuation and then a potential break and retest or a potential flag for up. One thing to note, I am expecting for this to start trending to the upside. This is a high probability pattern, although not that clean because we did break the low of the structure and retraced. So we broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced. But overall, I'm seeing an ascending channel and I'm seeing a push up. I'm looking to buy. So if price continues going up, I will be looking to buy. If price decides to give us a V and then a range and then a potential push to the downside like this, starts trending down, I will then be looking for a sell opportunity. As you know, that is the V reversal, range, push down setup. So looking out for that one, but that should take a bit more to form. Euro and JPY. So now we're on the euro and the Japanese yen. Right here, there was a trade opportunity on a reversal. So maybe some traders were seeing this as ascending and then they saw a potential smaller ascending on the top right here. And they saw a reversal candle with large momentum. For me, this did not fit my plan. Prior price action was more range bound than ascending. For me, it was kind of correctively ascending, but also moving erratically, just leaving wicks all over the place. You can see huge wicks everywhere and not really moving in that clean ascending channel structure that I want to see. And then this ascending, small ascending at the top just was not convincing because I saw large momentum prior. So I wanted to see at least a 2 candle push here, but to be honest, the structure just something was off. So I did not take a short here. I believe I would have been tagged out. Yeah, so it would have been a loss if I placed my pending or at the most recent low 12 pip stop, I would have been tagged out. But for anyone using a bigger stop, they would now be in some really nice profit. And I'm definitely looking to sell at this point. But unfortunately, we got a huge wick to the downside. So I am seeing if we get potentially a larger range here. And then I would take a flag. So I am looking for a wider flag and the range for it to negate the wick. So we are getting some moves. I believe some news has come out, which is always good. We do like news releases because it moves the market. As trend traders, we want the market to be moving. Or if we get a nice break and retest like this, I will consider that. Or a larger push down, I will consider taking a flag further down. So I am looking to sell here. It's looking okay, nothing to write home about. Again, this prior structure is pretty crappy and I'm seeing this huge wick. To be honest, I'm expecting this to reverse, for this candle to give us a momentum shift and then for the price to reverse and range. If price decides to give us a V reversal, I will look for a range, push up, and then look to buy. So that's it for EJ. Aussie US dollar, I was actually in a short trade right here. So right here I was in a short. Let me take you back. This one I did not cover on Monday because it did not yet form. So yeah, price was moving down and I was seeing a trend start. I was seeing break of the low, continuation, small pullback, no momentum shift in the pullback. We continue, good close, broke with enough momentum for me, clean close on the bottom, then double wicks did form, but the price started to correctively ascend to my break and retest level, which is the most recent low, which is here. Maybe some people were on the inside bar. I was on the most recent low, and then I placed, so I believe after this formation, because now it's a combination of a flag and the break and retest, I placed my order. So at this point I placed my order and I got tagged out for a 1% loss. So yeah, that's it. That's what happens. It's normal for us to take losses. Again, I had a really good winner on the Aussie US dollar just recently, so this is absolutely no concern and nothing really to be concerned about. It's just a loser, but it did fit my plan and I was happy to be in that short trade. Then we ascended up, got an ascending structure, pushed to the upside, and I am looking to buy currently, but we did get sort of a momentum shift with this red candle, so that is a warning sign. I am seeing a warning sign here. This is kind of a momentum shift, so I will be careful. I will potentially take a flag here, but I would like to see it develop a bit more. Then I would consider taking a flag. I would not take any break and retests to the downside. That would just be too far, to be honest. What I would like to see is for it to smash the high and then a break and retest trade. That would be really good. Or what I would also like to see is for it to smash the high, give us a flag further up. That would be the best because it would confirm an uptrend. Currently there is no uptrend here. I mean no confirmed uptrend. For a confirmed uptrend I need to see a push, pullback, and then another push. I need to see two impulses for me to confirm an uptrend. So yeah, I am looking to buy. I'm looking for this flag to develop just a bit more, but the best option for us would be that this smashes the high and then gives us a nice entry further up. That's it for AU. Of course, it can also reverse. If it reverses, I will look for a range, push down, and then a flag. Of course, the V reversal classic setup. Aussie Japanese yen, extremely range bound, showing me absolutely nothing. So I'm definitely being a lot more patient. I saw no potential for an entry right here. What I'm looking for, to be honest, I'm just looking for the price to move away from the structure, give me a nice push up, nice flag or a break and retest, or a nice large push down, a flag or a break and retest further down. That's the only thing on this pair. It's looking very range bound. That's why I'm being a lot more patient and I'm waiting for a confirmed uptrend or a confirmed downtrend. The pound finally broke out of the most recent low and the high. We were stuck in this impulse. This was the most recent low. This was the most recent high. We finally broke it with momentum. Currently, I'm looking for a break and retest trade. To be honest, I'm really not looking for a flag here. Maybe if it turns out to be a larger, wider flag, I would take that. But as it stands, a quick flag, I would not enter because it just doesn't fit my plan. I don't have a good experience with flags on the pound, and we got the wick here. So I'm only taking a really wide, long, or just wide flag. Okay, so that's the only thing on my radar. Another thing is that we smash the high and then a break and retest trade. Those work the best on the pound. It's the cream of the crop trade for the pound US dollar. It usually brings a lot of percentage and most of them work out, especially if you get a nice clean close at the top of the impulse. So my main highest probability thing here would be to see a break and retest like this. That's about it for the pound. I mean, we can also just reverse, get a V reversal, get a range, push down, and then look to sell on a flag. So that can happen, but that will take time to develop. So let's just be a bit more patient. NJ is a bit tricky currently. So we do know that this pair likes to move from a range or from a channel to a channel. So I am seeing an ascending channel right here. I am seeing price starting to reverse. So we did break the most recent low here, continued, broke the low again, continued. At this current point, I don't believe I will be taking a flag. I will have to see for a potential. So if it happens to be a quick flag, I will take it, because I know that the quick flags do work out really good. And we have this ascending structure that is showing us potential that the price wants to go down. So if it's a quick free bar flag, I will most likely take it. Now that's not a guarantee, but I am looking for a quick flag here. The best thing, to be honest, would be for this to smash the low, give me a nice break and retest. So yeah, two options for me currently: a quick flag, or for it to smash the low, give me a break and retest. I am looking to sell at this point. I'm seeing even a smaller ascending at the top inside of this larger ascending structure. So price definitely wants to be moving to the downside. Lots of activity in the markets. Let's see how the markets develop. I now told you what I'm looking for. Of course, the best thing is to look for clean closes and then for entries. If any wicks occur, we know to look for a range. So yeah, NJ is definitely on my list, as well as some of the other pairs. That's it for the forecast and trade recap. See you guys on Friday, where I will show you if I took any trades or I stayed out of anything. That's it. See you guys in the next one.